Well, hello. Hi. Nice to see you here. Hey, it's Darren with the Weird Darkness podcast, and you're watching Raze Chaos, and you need to subscribe right now. Otherwise, I'm going to raise some chaos.
No. Oh, was I doing it again? Oh, welcome back, everybody. My name is Raze Chaos. You've made it back to my channel, and yeah, he actually came in handy for a second because I lapsed into a different dialect all of a sudden, and yeah, that doesn't happen often. But couldn't help it. Apparently couldn't hold it back because today we are doing a video on Mars attacks. And oh my god, yes, I have only got the Martian Soldier at this point, just the bare basic figure and everything. But Mars Attacks is one of those franchises that have been around and been around and been around. I believe I think the actual card set, because this was originally trading cards, and they came out in like 1962, and yeah, that was pretty much from those humble beginnings. They went on. Raze, when he was much younger, actually received a letter from his mother, who was staying in another state at the time due to an illness with my younger brother. So Raze had to stay with his grandparents, and obviously it's not a happy situation. It's not a happy time. Yeah, what my mother included in those letters, you know, keeping in communication with me, were little tiny Mars Attacks mini comics. They were like this tall, and they were about the size of a trading card. And when you got to the middle and opened it up, it was a reproduction of the original cards, and of course the story there was just basically to tell the story of Mars attacking Earth. And that went on until what we have now, which is the 1990s, mid-90s, I'm going to say that, Mars Attacks movie that Tim Burton put out. And while I believe it only broke even in the box office, it wasn't like a huge smash and everything, but it absolutely should have been. And it absolutely has amazing rewatch value. Tim Burton did a great job of bringing this to life. I mean, the movie had everybody in it. It's like you had Jack Nicholson playing like two or three different characters in this movie. And you had Danny DeVito. You had Jack Black's actually in it. One of his first little appearances. I surrender! Martin Short was in it. Michael J. Fox in one of his last performances before you know, obviously his illness had taken him out of work. Yeah, you had a lot of stars. I mean, Pierce Brosnan, and I believe he was like James Bond at the time. Like they pulled out all the stops. They got everybody in there. And I mean, you watch that movie and you're surprised when you see who's in there, because holy crap, I forgot that guy was in there if you've seen it before. And then there's just like, holy crap, that guy had that small of a part. But with all the great talent that's in there, the Martians themselves, which are pretty much CG'd, absolutely steal the show. I absolutely love it because it encapsulates everything that I enjoy about the old 50s. You know, aliens are coming to Earth and they're going to take over the world. And I mean, when you just think of it now, I mean, the level of awareness that humanity has now, as far as if beings came from outer space with nefarious purposes, we would essentially be defenseless.
Don't run. We are your friends.
We are nowhere near getting to the level of technology that it would take to actually, because I mean, we've explored plenty. We can see out there. We can see really far away from our spinning little globe, but we can't get out there. And even if we do, like, it would take. I mean, people often refer to light years. What that is traveling at the speed of light for a full year, which is the fastest speed known to man, is the speed of light. Is it possible to go faster? We can't do it. We can't even conceive of it at this point. Light is the fastest thing that we know of. And is it possible that there's faster? Yes, it's possible, but we can't conceive of it yet. But if another race of alien beings is actually able to come to Earth, it's because they've mastered that kind of technology. Like, we can't even come close at that point. We would be like, I mean, it would be like a regular person stepping on a anthill. That's how easily we would be overtaken. For all the bravado, there's really no way of us even putting up a fight. So, but in the 50s, when we were less advanced, we showed all kinds of how we would take care of them. I mean, obviously the most obvious way is the earthborne viruses that humans and its denizens have become immune to. But at the same time, if they could travel that far, you don't think that they would have thought of that? But this is Mars Attacks, so they're relatively close, and they just came to take us. Mars is usually the prime candidate for housing our invaders, simply because, yes, we have found water on Mars. We have, they are the closest planet, and it is the planet that is most similar. And in some cases, scientists have said that Mars was inhabited at one point, they believe, until it was shifted out of our area of space, because there's a very, very small window where humans can exist, where all of this can exist in the universe. So that's why the chances of life are so minuscule until you start pushing further out there to see what else is out there. And that's why it's such a miracle that we are alive and doing what we are. That's why it's amazing that out of this entire gigantic universe that we have, you have one long-haired idiot talking into a camera. Isn't that amazing? Never forget to follow your stupid fucking dreams. I'm going to go ahead and put this guy away because he's been around way too long, and we're going to have a look at this guy. Yeah, this is the basic setup of the Mars Attacks Martians. I do plan on getting the other two, but I just had to get one right away because this is a franchise that I absolutely love. Does it make sense? No, and that's part of the reason why I love it. But this is one of those things where this is one of the risky ones, because if these things go on sale, there's a good possibility if Raze can get a bunch of these really cheap, he just might, just to set them up everywhere. They are just so perfectly generic looking. They put a lot of detail in the head and everything, and yeah, that's exactly what you need to do. But as far as their spacesuits, their weapons, yeah, not too spectacular. But yeah, it's just the fun of the whole thing. It's a movie that I love and rewatch on a regular basis because it always makes me laugh, and especially the end and how they turn the tides against the Martians, which that's no big spoiler alert, because that's most of the time in these. Martians attack Earth, we do somehow get the upper hand and repel the invasion, even if it doesn't make any sense. And in this case, it really doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense, and that's part of why I love it. But yeah, I could go on and on about these things, but I think we need to take this guy out and we need to have a look at him. I have got to say that I absolutely love this design, and I love how basic the design is, but at the same time how detailed Funko was with the figures. I mean, there's a lot of detail in the generic look to it, which is absolutely great. You've got the little, you've got the tanks on the back, which these do not attach to the guns. These attach to the life support so they can breathe. They have to keep the helmets on in order for them to breathe and wander around. They're little containment suits. I love how ruthless they are, how they don't give a damn, and why would they? But yeah, they're just coming down to conquer Earth. Probably going to terraform it to fit their atmosphere and whatnot. And yeah, there's no negotiating with these guys. They are wily. They're a little clever. And the thing is how easily that they are decimating the planet as it goes. The fact that they have these little asides where they have like little clever plots and everything just kind of gives you the hint that these little shits are freaking sadistic as well. Which makes it all the more easier once it's time to destroy them, to actually go. But I love the detail in these things. The little green on his helmet, the full brain set that they go into great detail as far as the helmet goes, having it with their clear little helmets. The suit itself is pretty generic. But yeah, it's just it can't get any more perfect. And like Raze said before, if there was a way of cheaply getting a bunch of these little buggers, Raze absolutely would, just to be able to stack his house with his little Martian invaders. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun to do, and just another one of those. This is up in the echelon, the top shelf of Raze's favorite movies as far as watching, and in that weird area of Raze doesn't understand why he likes this as far as the franchise goes. The cards themselves were actually a lot gorier than the TV show was. That weird little comic series that I got started that were really tiny that were being mailed to me Only went 4 issues long. They just kind of stopped it, probably due to lack of interest. But it always bugged the crap out of me that it did. But yeah, this is a franchise that could keep coming back as much as you wanted it to, because you could absolutely, for as powerful as these little bastards are, you could totally turn this into a Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner situation, where you've got these weird little aliens that are super powerful, but like they're goofy to the point where we can easily kind of eliminate them on a whim. So I am glad to see Funko tackle this property, and I hope it means that there's going to be another one. There's going to be more of these, either the figures or just more coming out of that franchise, just like the Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which, why in the hell isn't there anything Killer Clowns related sitting up here on this shelf? I don't know. I will rectify that. You know I will. But yeah, it's just one of those things that, yeah, this is one of the favorite franchises to pop out there, because you can just do it so easily, and it's good to charge with a laugh. But at any rate, I shouldn't keep going on about this, because Raze has talked about nothing for quite a while now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you have seen the movie, obviously. Let me know if you know of any of the older offerings done by this franchise, because like I said, it came out in '62 and it has never gone away completely. It's always had at least a cult following as far as Mars Attacks. Let me know if you enjoy the more serious, gory alien invasion that they originally went with, or if you enjoy the goofy slapstick parody of 60s, 50s, and 60s science fiction that this thing lends itself to. Let me know all of that in the comments, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here now, because I'm just gonna keep looking at him. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. Hope you like this video. Click like on it if you've enjoyed it. But never forget that life is full of odd moments, and you never know when you're going to be defined.